Okay, Doc, just give it to me straight. How bad are these injuries? Daniel James is okay and will feature in the tournament. Excellent, that's some good news. And Kiefer Moore, 4 weeks. Well, can I replace him in the squad? No, why not? Yeah, well, I'm sure he might be able to feature. I might be able to get Pex in a six-pack. Doesn't mean it's likely to happen. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Wales, and today we get the group stage of Euro 2020 underway. We will be playing Switzerland and Turkey, so today really is, it's our tournament. If we go into our final game against the Italians needing anything other than a narrow loss, I really do think that our season, our tournament even, is going to be over. You can see the Italians have already played the Turks, and it was a 2-0 win for the Italians. So that is, it doesn't really matter for us, does it? The important thing, I think, is that Turkey lost, because our best bet is if we can take a win off of either Switzerland or more likely Turkey. 3 points with a positive goal difference is usually enough to get you through in this sort of a tournament with some third-place teams going through. Now, we do have a little bit of pre-tournament action to catch you up on, and unfortunately, we have picked up an injury. And that injury is for Kiefer Moore, and it's one of the players that we would really rather have not have lost, because he's the only player we have that is that real physical presence up top. Now, it says it's between 3 weeks and 7 days. Now, if it's 7 days, that's not too bad. If it's 3 weeks, essentially, we'll probably be out of the tournament by then anyway, unless we go really, really deep. So I'm a bit annoyed we can't replace him in the squad, if I'm honest. I'd rather have get somebody in that could play in the group stage, and then we'll kind of deal with anything after that, if and when we get there. So, yeah, not ideal. But as I said, we'll have to deal with it as best we can, and it does kind of limit what we can do tactically in the tournament until he does come back. So yeah, we have to plan for a tournament without Kiefer Moore, which, as I said, that is a blow. Now, we did play 3 warm-up friendlies coming into this one. The first one was against Senegal, so let's go and have a look and see how we did in that. We went in front when Brooks played in Gareth Bale. And the Senegal keeper gifted us a 2-0 lead, before Williams and Wilson combined for Kiefer Moore to make it 3-0 at half-time. But Senegal managed to get a stoppage-time comedy goal. So, there we go. We were shockingly good in this game. 27 shots on goal. We ended up with 3. A Bale assist for an own goal, and Kiefer Moore, they got, not Mepham's greatest moment, was it, at the end there? But, yeah, we are really, really good in this game, which is fantastic. So, we sort of put that in the memory bank. So, we made a few subs as well. This formation seemed to work for us. Next up, we tried Peru. We played Peru, and we tried something a little bit different, looking to hit them on the break. Daniel James played in Cullen to give us a first-half lead with his first Wales goal. But Peru were quickly level before half-time. And then they went in front just after the break, before adding a third with a great strike. And then a fourth moments later. So this one was just a little bit of a nightmare, to be honest. This is where Kiefer Moore and Daniel James got injured, but Daniel James wasn't so serious, so he will be fit to play in the tournament if we need him or want him. Yeah, like I say, we rotated and we didn't play well. To be honest, the formation seemed to be working really well. You can see we went in front. The Kiefer Moore injury didn't necessarily hurt us too badly, because Cullen obviously came on and got the goal. But once Daniel James went off and we lost that pace on both sides, we really started to struggle at that point. And you can see there, the backup midfield didn't work. I think this shape in general, without having the 2 speedy wingers, I don't think it worked. Maybe if we had sort of our better defenders on, maybe it would have been a different story. But yeah, in the end, it was a bit of a nightmare game, and we'll just kind of brush it off as lessons learned, and hope that we don't need to play too many of these players in the tournament proper. Final friendly to catch you up on was against Uruguay, so let's check in on that one. We fell behind midway through the second half and went 2-0 down 10 minutes later. But Harry Wilson managed to pull one back. So this was a productive friendly. We tried something different again. You can see they were playing with 2 up top and sort of a very defensive sort of setup in midfield. So it was a good opportunity to try the 3 at the back. Now, whilst the match ratings don't look fantastic, you can see from the goals that were scored, they didn't really create too much in open play. It was all corners and then a free kick as well. So it wasn't as bad perhaps as it looks. 2-1 against Uruguay. I don't think there's any real disgrace in that. But when we went back to playing as we did in the first game with the 1 up top and the 3 and then the 2 midfielders, we did look a lot better. So I think that is probably the way we'll want to play. And yeah, so we won one of 3 friendlies. We were brilliant in the first one. The second one was a disaster. And then the third one, I learned a lot. And so I think it was a very productive game, even if we didn't end up getting the result. So this, of course, now brings us to the tournament, our opening game against Switzerland. If we can take a draw even from this, it will put us in a decent position to progress from the group, I think. So this is the team that we're going with. Hennessy is going to get the start in goal. He's a better shot stopper, so that's what we're going to go with. It's going to be Ben Davies, or Davies even, going at left back. It's going to be Mepham as one of the centre-backs. Hopefully you won't have another Senegal moment for us. Rodden will play next to... Is it Rodden or Roden? Anyway, we'll go with Rodden. And then Nico Williams, I should say. He will be down the right-hand side. Now, he's going to be attacking. Actually, we probably want you a bit more in support. And with Brooks cutting in, but we'll get to that in a second. Then we want Williams overlapping. Dylan Levitt is going to get the deep-line playmaker role. Really, really like him, and he did well in the friendlies as well. Aaron Ramsey will be the advanced playmaker for us in midfield. It will be Brooks down the right-hand side. Not the best dribbler, not the best crosser, and left-footed. So we're looking to get him cutting in and doing his thing, and that's why Neco Williams will be the overlap. Harry Wilson, will be the number 10. And then Gareth Bale will play on the left and hopefully do a good job out there for us. And it's going to be Liam Cullen. He's got his first goal for the country. I like him. I've got to say, I do like him. So let's hope that he gets the job done for us. And one thing we do want to do is look for the overlap down that right-hand side, don't we? That's the whole point of what we're doing there. All right, let's get this tournament underway. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. Red card, Xhaka is their captain in midfield. Switzerland, they're a weird team, aren't they? There's no real out-and-out stars that I see there anyway, but they are a useful unit, aren't they? So let's see what we can do. Go out there and impress me. Go out there and enjoy yourselves today. Let's maybe go with that. Let's point our fingers, say we've got faith in them. And yeah, a little bit more Senegal, a little bit less Peru. And here we go, national anthems playing. And, like I say, this episode is our tournament. If we don't get results today, then we're essentially done, aren't we? They're a little bit more defensively set up than we are. Hopefully, we're not being too ambitious. But I think certainly at a first 11 level, we're quite decent. Wilson's picked up a knock. That's not ideal. Can we get that away, please? Oh no. From a set piece, and there's nothing you can do, is there, for an international level, because there's no training. You can't. Obviously, set pieces is something we would have done working on. Bale has missed the header. Hennessy, well, the less said about that, the better. And I wonder now, Ben Davies has just played him on. What sort of injury does Harry Wilson have? Ball in. And is our tournament over before it's even begun? I mean, it's set pieces. What can you do? Mark up properly, boys. Let's give them a berating. And yeah, Wilson, a gashed upper leg, so he should be okay. We need to get a goal back. We need to get a goal back quickly here, don't we? Or else we're in some serious trouble before we even begin here. Levitt. Cross-field pass. A good one to find Davis. Forward for Bale. Come on, Gareth. We need you, mate. We need you. Pull something out here. He's going to get there. He pulls it back. It's Harry Wilson. And Harry Wilson gets us back in the game. It's 2-1, and oh, how we needed that. That is absolutely massive. Bale did well. He did what we needed him to do. Got himself free of the defender. Pulled it back. Wilson in acres of space. No one's picking him up, and he tucked it away. All right. Now, if it is just a gash leg, obviously it's not going to get any worse. In theory, I guess you could always cut it worse, but as long as he's playing well, we'll leave him out there. We can reassess it at half time. One thing we could look to do is bring on Daniel James or Rabbi Matondo, play them down that right-hand side, and move Brooks into the middle a little bit more. But 2-1 at the break. Do we just say unlucky, maybe? I mean, it's 2 set pieces. In a way, it is unlucky. In a way, you know, mark up and you won't have a problem. But we're not happy with you. If people are motivated, I don't want to unmotivate them. Map them. We've got faith in you to improve. Yeah, we'll pump our fists, say we have faith in them. And do we just leave it for now, I think. And we'll get back out there. So looking inspired. If we can get a 2-2 out of this, it would be quite magnificent, wouldn't it? Here we go. It's blocked away. Bale has it. Bale goes all the way back to Levitt. Wide. It's a good ball, is it? Yes, it is. Neko Williams keeps it in. Ball there. Bale can't quite get to it. Ramsey picks it up. Levitt gets it forward again for Nico Williams. Ball in. It's Gareth Bale. And Gareth Bale ties it up. And it's 2-2. And we have come roaring back into this game. Cullen only playing a 6.3 up front makes me slightly nervous. Neko Williams on a booking only playing a 6.4. But I suspect that that match rating might be about to improve. There is a lot of space out there, isn't there? Brooks is sucking in the left back, and Neko Williams does... I call him Neko. It's obviously Nico. But he does have so much space out there. Brooks is looking a little tired. Let's... oh, we've got another highlight. Ben Davis. It's cleared away. Mepham is there. Mepham doesn't win the ball. Oh, he does win the ball. Well done. Here we go with Ramsey. He gets it forward. I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do there. Do we need to freshen things up? Oh, it's a poor goal kick. Ramsey picks it up. He can't find Brooks. Wilson slides in. But again, we can't quite win it back. Oh, let's not throw it away, having got back to 2-2, boys. Bale tracking his man well. Davis not doing the same. Oh. And it's 3-2. All right, so let's take Cullen off. We'll get Roberts on there. I didn't want to have to play him, but yeah, he's not doing particularly well. Ramsey's not having a great game. Brooks is not having a great game. Levitt, okay, so what can we do? Let's try another berating. As soon as I stop being negative, I can see that a goal. Bale's tied. Oh, we've got another set piece. Oh, we're not good from a set piece, are we? All right, we need to have a rethink here. Let me do that. Okay, so we've made one sub. We've taken off Harry Wilson. He's hampered by the injury. We've brought on Matondo. We've moved Brooks over to the left. Bale up top. So we're going to go with a 2 and hope. I mean, we need goals, don't we? So we've made those changes. Ramsey is now attacking as opposed to on support. Levitt is now on support as opposed to defensive. And we've got, what, 77 minutes gone. I mean, it's not great. Hennessy in goal is only playing a 6-3. Which isn't ideal. Here we go. Tyler Roberts. Prove me wrong, mate. Roden. Oh, Jesus. He's only playing a 6.4. I wonder if we could take him off for Mpadu even. Here we go. Ramsey to Bale. Spreads it wide for Williams. Williams to Matondo. Can he pull it back for Roberts? He does. Roberts is there. Oh, Roberts. You've got to stick that away, mate. You've just got to. 85 minutes gone. Ramsey is there. Levitt's not had a great game. Let's take him off. Let's get Joe Allen on. Come on, boys. We can't afford another goal. I mean, we've got to think about goal difference here as well. As I say, 3 points and a positive goal difference is usually enough. Hennessy's made a good save there. Roden's having a nightmare, so let's get Mpadu on. I thought out of subs. It's away. By Tyler Roberts. Ramsey, you know what we should be doing is high line, get stuck in. And it's defending set pieces, isn't it? And like I say, there's nothing you can really do. There's a loose pass. Bale gets it wide for Matondo. He's quick. Does he have a finish? We know he doesn't. Can he pull it back for the second time for Roberts? Penalty ref. It goes out for a throw. Come on, Wales. Come on. We need this. We need a goal. We need a goal. We need a goal. Are we going to get a chance for a goal? Oh, we are. Seconds remaining. Davis, can he get across? And he goes back to Allen. Lops it in. It's headed away. Ramsey down for Roberts. Is he onside? He's offside anyway. And that is not a good result for us. We've lost our opening game 3-2. We've got the Italians to come in the final game. And, well, it is all on the Turkey game now, isn't it? So, there we go. Switzerland grab deserved win. Stupid. I mean, 2 goals in 3 minutes from set pieces. He's 5 to 8 days. He's out, Harry Wilson. And Padu, I think, has to come in, doesn't he, to play the second game and partner map him in defense. Guys, wait right there. It's Turkey up next, and it's win. It's win or we're done. Okay, welcome back. This is basically it, isn't it? This is our tournament on the line. Turkey are the favourites for the game. We're without Kiefer Moore and without Harry Wilson. We're not going to risk him from the start anyway for this one. If we go and have a quick look, we can see that the Italians have beaten the Swiss 2-0, so that's the same score they beat Turkey by. So that, I think, could probably tell us that Turkey is roughly the same level as Switzerland. And if we could defend a set piece, we probably would have beaten Switzerland. So this is the team we're sending out. It's more or less the same until we get to the sort of the final third here. We're going to start Matondo and we're going to start Daniel James. We're going to move Gareth Bale into the middle. Hopefully he'll be sort of at the heart of everything we do there. Cullen will stay up top. Gareth Bale, you can see, is not 100% fit coming into this one. So if we are in front, we will try and take him off to give him a rest. But there's no point saving him because, you know, the game will be, the tournament, could be done if we don't win this. Brooks and Wilson are also tied. We are going to not start them. And of course, we can bring them on if we need to. But hopefully, again, hopefully we won't need to. Hopefully this will be a lot more to plan. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. There are some good players in this team, aren't they? Unda, who of course we had him at somewhere, didn't we? He was at Leeds last FM. Hassan Kalanoglu, or however you say that, is a good player. Yilmaz is a good goal scorer. So there's some good players in this team. But yeah, we'll see how we go here. Come on, boys, show me what you can do. I can get on board with that. I've got faith in you there to go out and make the difference. No one's paying a word of attention to me. And here we go. It all comes down to this, more or less, doesn't it? If we were to lose this game, we would need to beat the Italians and beat them well, and that is unlikely to happen. Gareth Bale with a free kick. Not the best. And that is surely also not the highlight. Ball gets forward, a flick on. We should pick that up. We do. And can we get forward again here? Mepham. I didn't take Mpadu in, did I, for Rodon? Damn it, forgot to do that. Let's hope he plays well. Here we go with Matondo. Can he get the cross in? It's ricocheted around. It doesn't fall for us. And the Turkeys come clear again. Oh, no. Rodon, you should have been Mpadu, mate. Go on, do something good. Oh, he's done something good. All right. We play out from the back somewhat riskily. Ball forward, looking for Daniel James. Is he going to pick that up? He does. It's a long old highlight, isn't it? 3rd minute of the game. What's going to become of this? Matondo, he gets into the penalty area wide there for Ramsey. Oh, and Aaron Ramsey smashes in the go-ahead goal, and we are 1-0 up. Excellent, excellent stuff. We needed that. That is the sort of start we needed to settle down the manager's nerves. And, well, there we go. Suddenly we're equal with Switzerland. And if we could get a good score up here, you know, we've got our goal difference back to even. If we can go and get... I mean, we've just got to win the game first and foremost, don't we? And then we can worry about goal difference and what we need to do to get through. Let's just keep praising them. I did have a tweak around with the defensive free kick setups. So if you're watching the channel, there's also, of course, we're doing a series at H&W Welders. And we've had a similar issue there. Oof. So I've tried something a little bit different on how we're setting up to defend those. And hopefully we'll see a benefit of that. And if we do, that's not what we needed. Maybe we need to look at corners as well. What's happened here? Just beaten in the air. Let's give them encouragement. Come on, Turkey. A draw is no good for either of us. It basically ends... Oh, no, they could actually go and beat Switzerland and get through anyway, couldn't they? So a draw is probably very good for them. All right, come on, boys. Come on. Can we go and win this ball back, please? And thank you. Ball wide there. Go on, Nico. Oh, Mepham's gone with him. Do we berate them again? We seem to do well when we berate. Is it the high line that's cost us here? Maybe we drop... Are we playing a high line or are we just standard? Let's have a look. No, it is just standard. Do we want to drop it back even further? Cullen is not looking good up top, is he? The Kiefer Moore injury, it really does hurt us. What we don't want is to go another goal down. Come on, win this back for me, boys. Bale's there. Nobody else is there. They had a chance to shoot then. They didn't take it. Matondo can't win it back. Hennessy's not feeling me with confidence. Maybe we should have gone with Denny Ward. And we had 2-1 down at the break. And what do we say? What do we say to this? Let's give the fans a performance. There's no pressure. Maybe we just try and take pressure off. I mean, we were clearly, based off the odds of the first two games, we were the least favoured side in the group. And here we go with Williams. Oh, just come on. Where's this? We peaked at Senegal, which I should have just shown you that game, and then there we go. That's all right. You can shoot from there all day. I honestly thought after that Senegal friendly that we were going to go a very long way in this tournament. And we've had a little bit of a reality check here, haven't we? Cullen is just not good. James is playing poorly. Bale is not having a good game, and he's tied. I mean, that's a statement if we take him off, though, isn't it? All right, let me have a think about this. Okay, so changes made. We're bringing Brooks on for Daniel James. We've moved Bale out left. We've brought Joe Allen on to replace Levitt, who just, again, is not playing particularly well. And we just need to find a way. I mean, at least a draw. A draw's not really enough, though, is it? Because that would mean we'd have to go and beat the Italians. And that is, well, on current form especially, not particularly likely. Although, they're through the group. So, you know, maybe we could look at it, playing them final game, that, you know, they might rest and rotate. You'd still fancy a rotated Italian side, I would imagine, to be at least our equal, but probably our superior. And, well, if they're going to keep shooting from there, then that's okay, isn't it? We have to go all out attack. Let's try just an encourage, maybe. And, well, we need to... Do we have any more subs? I don't know if we do. Do we have any more subs? Let's just try... Oh, we do. Okay. So we don't actually want to do that. All right, let me think again here. Okay, we are officially playing suicide football. We're taking off Joe Roden. We are going one at the back. We're bringing on Wilson to play out wide left there for us, which he can do, which is absolutely fine. Gareth Bale goes up top next to Roberts. And we've got about, what, 8 minutes plus stoppage time to try and rescue our tournament. There's a highlight. Can we win this ball back? Davis is there. Back to Hennessy. I mean, we've got a lot of very tight players and a lot of very tight players that aren't playing well, which is not ideal. Williams, let's... what's his name in behind? And... Whoa. We are short and sweet at Wales. Let me know in the comments, do you want to come back? We might as well come back, do we, for the Italy game? See, maybe we can spring an upset. If we get those 3 points, maybe it's enough. But Yeah, Kalanoglu is absolutely destroying us down there, isn't he? Williams, has he given away a penalty? He hasn't. Here's a flick on. Bale to Brooks. Brooks. He goes early there for Wilson. Is Wilson onside? If he is, he scored a goal. All right, it's 3-2. Are we done yet? Maybe not. It would be an epic comeback if we could find 2 goals in stoppage time. But it's a nicely worked goal. Wilson gets forward, tucks away his second of the tournament. And how close was it to offside? He's just about on. Now, I need to be very, very quick on my shout here, don't I? We've got about 2 minutes of stoppage time left. And we can't do another shout yet anyway. They're fired up. Is there going to be a Welsh miracle? Not unless we can go up the other end. And yeah, tournament. Well, it's not officially over, is it? Because third place teams qualify. But we are in some serious, serious trouble. And so there it is. A -2 goal difference. No points on the board. We need to beat the Italians in the final game to have any chance. And even then, I mean, a poor Wales performance. Yeah, I mean, even then, it's unlikely to matter, is it? We'll hold a team meeting. What do we say? I mean, it's typical Wales, isn't it? Everybody seems relatively happy. It's a happy camp. It's just not one that's doing as well as we would have hoped. So, guys, that will do it for today. If you have enjoyed that for some reason, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. There'll be one more episode of Wales. We'll do others, of course. We've already done England. If we have a look, I mean, we're Group A, so we're one of the early teams, the early groups to go ahead. We'll know a little bit more, I think, ahead of the Italian game if a win's going to be enough. But let's face it, the form that we're in right now, we're going to really struggle to beat Italy, aren't we? Take care.